Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm putting out at least one video a week, giving you guys absolutely free content that's going to help you guys, whether it's long-term, short-term, just in finance and everything like that. So with that being said, let's jump back to the video.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another dividend video. And as you guys can see at the second, we are going to be looking at realty income. And the only reason I want to do this video, I made another video if you guys haven't seen it before, and you guys can go back and look at this. And why I'm making another video and changing things up with this one is because some things have changed. And when I first started dividend investing for monthly dividends, things were a little bit differently. And it wasn't that long ago, to be honest with you. And when I ran into this one, I did like it. And then I liked it at first sight. The more I dug and kept looking into things and looking for more stocks, of course, closed-end funds, ETFs, anything that pays a monthly dividend, you learn more and more and more as you go. This is one of them that a lot of people like and a lot of people actually hold. It's a very big topic on YouTube for the dividend investing group, for the monthly dividends anyway. And why, of course, is because of the cash flow. Let's get straight into this one. And dividend, if you guys go to NASDAQ.com, you guys can look up any ticker. You guys can see the price of it here. $71 here, it looks like, as of closing. It looks like after closing here, and then 23.5 cents per share a month, which isn't awful. But here's the thing, it's not great. Comparing to something like this to a QILD or a PTY or anything like that, you're going to get a lot more yield from the others. And if we look here, obviously it's a 3.93% dividend, which is not super high. It's not great for a monthly dividend, but it's a pretty safe investment, and it does seem to appreciate pretty well, which is always a good thing when you're looking at your overall thing. But if we're monthly dividend investing, and we're only monthly dividend investing, we are looking for something that's going to pay us a little bit of a higher rate at a monthly thing, to support income. Again, my monthly dividend stocks are strictly for income. When I get to retire, I don't want to have to ever worry about a 401k or anything like that. I want the income from all my stocks to just pay me every single month so that it doesn't matter. And that's one right here. Again, realty income, and it's a good one. If you want to play something that's great on Walgreens, on Walmart's, however you want to say that, it shows a ton of it. And they actually do really good. They have this presentation and all these things that you can actually look up in their website. And again, they own all of these view more stock information. You guys can go into all their things. And again, it's just not something that, if you are looking into these things, they own Dollar Generals and stuff like that. They own commercial properties that's going to pay monthly, and they do make a good profit. I'm not going to lie. They do very, very well. With COVID, obviously, not so great of a year for them, but they didn't miss any of their dividends if you go back here and look at it, and that's actually pretty impressive. Now, the one thing that I do want to emphasize, because again, it's obviously just when you go into all their holdings and stuff like that, it's very, very simple. They hold real estate because it's a real estate trust. But this is the one that I always want to test, and this is the portfolio visualizer. Obviously up here, you guys can literally type this in, portfoliovisualizer.com, into Google. This one will pop up, and you can change all these settings and stuff like that. I like to do this here where if we start with $1,000 in each portfolio and we compare them, and then I like to take the average car payment every single month. So the average car payment in America is about $500. So I figured we would contribute $500 every single month into this, and we would just be able to show. I'm not rebalancing, I'm not doing anything. In this one, I want to do QILD, PTY, and O. And as you guys can see, I have them in here as 100% in each portfolio. And then you just come down here, you click Analyze Portfolio, and it's 100% obviously. And then you're going to see some returns here. So we're actually QILD and O are actually very, very close. O, you're going to obviously make just a little bit more than QILD, but you're not going to have that monthly income. And I believe as QILD gets older, QILD will more likely outpace O when it comes down to the actual, well, obviously it's going to an income because that income is higher every single month compared to O, but PTY does dramatically better than both of them. And if we just look at these right here, again, this is starting in 2014, and O does quite better than both of them through a little bit of time, but going through different things, you see that PTY and QYLD, they're better at this point in time. QYLD and O are very, very similar when it comes down to overall capitalization. But when we come down to income, and again, this is the thing that we are looking for, is QYLD actually has better monthly income than PTY does in 2020. And then again, same for 2021. And I think you're going to see this. 2018, obviously PTY did just a little bit better by a couple $100. But this is something that you're going to continue to see. And O obviously is just not able to hold up a fight with these. And the compounding is the biggest thing. As you can see, these bars just get bigger and further away from O when it comes down to the portfolio income. And if you're here, that's more than likely what you're looking for. You're looking for that monthly income. You're not looking at stocks that are general shops and consumer products and things like that. You're looking for something that's going to be able to make you money, allow you to retire early. What most people come to me ends up being the cases they want to retire early. They don't want to have to wait until they're 65 years old, draw Social Security, and be able to live off some dividends. You're looking to be able to make money. And again, remember, if you're owning hundreds of these shares, especially on O, you're going to be able to do covered calls. QYLD, they're already doing covered calls. That's why you're getting more income. But QYLD and PTY are going to be more of those stocks where you can literally do absolutely nothing for them, and they're going to give you that monthly income higher than what O is ever going to do for you. And I think that's something that's very, very important. You guys can see in 2014 is really the only reason that it was dramatically up compared to the rest of them. And if you look back in here, you can tell that it obviously got even higher in 2016. But again, they're not paying out that dividend. And that's what keeps this overall here close, is because they're not paying those dividends like a PTY or a QYLD or XYLD or ETY, I believe is another good one. So you guys got to definitely be reminded of that. So is O a stock that I'm still buying? No, I'm not. I do not own one share of O Realty right now. Compared to the last video, I did own some during that time. I own 0 shares of O Realty. I don't plan on owning them really ever again in this portfolio. Maybe I'll buy a few shares when they drop dramatically on a huge red day. But every time PTY drops, like I did the other day, I start buying. And this is just not something that I'm actually looking for. So you guys can see all the consumers that they own buildings for: Sam's Club, Walmart, obviously, Taco Bell's, Dollar General's. They own Coca-Cola structures, obviously. Walgreens was the first one. Yeah. So again, this is a good stock. If you want to put your money into something that's just real estate and you want to invest into real estate without really having to do anything, not a bad one at all. I do think that you can make a lot more income, and you can do it a little bit differently through some other stocks and investments and other ETFs. With that being said, guys, thank you guys all for watching. If you guys have any questions about this stock and where you guys can really get the better bang for your buck and start creating more passive income, please feel free to let me know. Direct message me. My email is below. Send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. With that being said, I will see you guys